Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I want to present the material of research methodology for the variable. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Rafly Ramadan. I come from 5BB class, Stage Polytechnic of Surabaya. Okay, research methodology. Research variable. The definition of research variable is a variable in research simply refers to a person, place, thing, or phenomenon that you are trying to measure in some way. Research variable, also called a study variable, is an informal term that means any variable used in research that has some kind of cause and effect relationship. A research or study variable can be one of the wide variety of variables used in a study, including independent variables, dependent variables, and intervening variables. And about the characteristic of variable, there are 5 characteristics of variable. First, capable of assuming several values representing a certain category. Second, values that may arise from counting and or from measurement. Third, raw data or figures gathered by research or statistical purpose. Fourth, predicted value of one variable on the basis of another. And 5. Observable characteristic of a person or object being studied. Types of variables. Variable is quantity or a characteristic that has or more mutually exclusive value or properties of object or people that can be classified, measured, or labeled in a different ways. First, discrete variable. Only in only a finite or potential countable set of value. Continuous variable, an infinite set of value between any two levels of the variables. They are result of measurement. Independent variables, a stimulus variable which is chosen by the research to determine its relationship to an observed phenomena. Dependent variable, a response variable which is observed and measured to determine the effect of the independent variables. Moderate variable, a secondary or special types of independent variable chosen by research to ascertain if it alters or modifies. Control variable, a variable controlled by the research in which the effect can be neutralized by removing the variables. And the last, intervening variable, a variable which interferes with the independent and dependent variables, but its effect can either strengthen or weaken the independent and dependent variables. Nominal variables or categorical variables. These variables is also known as descriptive variable or categorical variable. Descriptive variable can only be categorized into two poles. An example of the descriptive or nominal variable is gender. The sex in many studies are categorized into poles, male and female. Second, continuous variable. Continuous variable consists of three variables as explained below. First, ordinal variable, namely variable that indicate levels. For example, the happiness that could be inferred to be very happy, happy, and unhappy. Second, interval variable, which is a variable in the form of distance that can be determined through measurement. For example, I'm to you 5 meters, you to them 5 meters, and then I am to them 10 meters. Ratio variable, namely the comparison variable. For example, entering the police require 100 million rupiah in bribe, so a security guard needs 50 million in bribes. So the bribe money to become a police officer is twice the bribe to be a security guard. Okay, I think that's enough for my presentation. Thank you for all attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.